second clean sheet of the season. Let's start with our goalkeeper. I am going to go. I mean, he didn't have a lot of shots to save, but in terms of ball handling, there's a couple of times he came and like handled the ball very well. His kick is just unbelievable. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Good debut, a clean sheet. I can't give him a 7 because he kept a clean sheet. I'm going to have to upgrade. I usually give them an extra point for getting a clean sheet. So, although stick with the 7. Let's stick with the 7 for Vieira because he only had one shot to save. The kicking was great and the clean sheet was great, and the ball handling from corners and all that. I'm going to stick with the 7 because he had one shot to save. So we have to consider all that. So 7 for Vieira. Defensively, let's start with the right back, Ben White. I love Ben White, man. Like there's a time he goes puts in those crosses. People say he can't attack. I see him going forward and putting in crosses, creating a couple of chances, winning the balls in midfield. There's a time, you see that shot Ben White took right before halftime, like on the right side, like they were dribbling the ball with Odegaard, and then I think Odegaard flicked the ball to him and White shot the ball. Like that kind of play, absolutely fantastic. So I 100% love Ben White. I think another very, very good signing for us. So I'm going to give Ben White a 7 as well. I'll just keep a clean sheet. Zinchenko goes forward so many times. Like the thing I love about Zinchenko is very comfortable in the ball. He does lose a couple of times in dangerous situations, but he's very comfortable in the ball, going forward, like on the right side, on the left side, he creates a couple of chances. Sometimes these days he shoots the ball and never gets the chance to shoot the ball, just shoots the ball as well. It basically gives us another dimension in terms of going forward, which is great. So and he kept a clean sheet today, so I'm going to give Zinchenko a 7 as well. The center back, someone called Gabriel Undertaker, so we're going to call Saliba Kane. Saliba, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. He did more, like the tackling, the blocks as well. The time Everton were asking for a penalty, like the way he just tackled and he pulled away from the tackle. He knows when to tackle, when not to tackle. Absolutely fantastic player. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 for today. William Saliba, clean sheet as well. I'm so happy he came back to Arsenal, man. So happy. 8 out of 10 for Saliba. Next up is Gabriel. I saw Gabriel putting in 2 blocks and I think 2 clearances. I think Saliba was slightly better, but I think the centre backs were better than the full backs today. I think Ben White and Zinchenko are good, but I think Gabriel and Saliba dealt well with the corners and the free kicks from them, and also in terms of blocking the ball and all that. So I'm just going to give both of them an 8 out of 10, Gabriel and Saliba. I think Saliba was slightly better. 8 out of 10 for both of them. Midfield-wise, man, I just love Declan Rice. Not the 10 out of 10 performance he had against Man United. Today was not a 10 out of 10. He actually gave away the ball like after the 90th minute. I was like, please don't score. But the rest of the game, and the way he controls our midfield, he wins the ball back for us, all that. He put in a couple of tackles as well. Maybe he could have gotten a yellow card. But today I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Fantastic. And the reason why you're able to win a game like that today is because you have Declan Rice, and you didn't have him the last 4 or 5 seasons. So 8 out of 10 for Declan Rice. Odegaard didn't assist, didn't score, but the reason why he scored today is because of players like Odegaard, like the pass to Saka to open up the gap and the short corner, the way he worked it on the right side with Saka. Fantastic. I'm going to give Odegaard 7 out of 10. Literally one of my favorite players, man. One of my favorite Arsenal players. 7 out of 10. Fabio Vieira. First half, I mean, the goal got disallowed. He had assisted that Martinelli goal, but you can't count that. But it was a very good pass. You have to talk about this as well. Like, it was a very, very good pass from Fabio Vieira. That first half could have had another assist for us. And I think he's amongst the most assists in the Premier League this season so far. I think he's one of the players who have the most assists alongside the likes of Foden and all those guys. Yes, he did fluff a couple of opportunities I thought he should have done better with. He was part of that corner kick that we scored. Like, he was part of that build-up with Odegaard and Saka. But yeah, I think he should have done a bit better for a couple of chances. So I'm going to give him... I'm going to give Fabio. I'm going to be... He did a bit of defensive work as well. I love the defensive work. I think it's a 6 out of 10. It's a 6 out of 10 going to... if I was doing halves, I would have given him 6.5, not 5.5. So I think it's a 6 going to a 6.5. But yes, the reason I'm giving him not giving him a 7 is because a couple of times you're supposed to like not to shoot the ball, you're shooting the ball a bit. I mean, I think he's very confident, which is good. I'm happy that he's confident, and since he's done very well, I think he also wanted to score, so he was like trying a bit hard to score. So 6 out of 10 for Vieira today. Not a bad performance, but it was just above okay. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if he started next week again. That's what I'm saying. 6 out of 10 for Vieira. And the forward players, I mean, Martinelli was subbed off, so Ali had already scored, but got subbed off. I think he did okay before he went off. So for the 25 minutes, he was 20 minutes, 22 minutes he was on. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. Bukayo Saka, I mean, it's still not the Bukayo Saka that we know. The Bukayo Saka that we know is going to put the left back in a lot of trouble. Like, he's going to just get the ball. I don't know if that is because you're not using the right side too much, which is good. We are using Odegaard, you're using Trossard on the left side, which is good as well. We are using Zinchenko as well. So maybe that is why you're not seeing Saka too much. But even if you don't see Saka, last week, he's the one who put in that corner for Declan Rice to score. This week is the one who got in that position and put in the cross for Trossard to score. So he still turns up, and without him, you're probably not going to score the goals. I'm going to give Saka for today a 7 out of 10. I think that is fair enough. He got the assist, so I'm giving him an extra point for getting the assist. Who started up front? Edin Nketiah. A bit quiet. I got into a few battles here and there, but didn't really get any chances. I'm really thinking, is it an average performance? Not 3 or 4. Now, I know some people are going to say 3 or 4 now. It's not a 3 out of 4 performance. It could be a 5 or 6. What are we going to give Nketiah? Am I forgetting anything? I mean, first half, I think he was very quiet. Second half, he got involved a bit. There's a shot he had that Tarkowski blocked. Which minute did Nketiah get subbed off? 64th minute. I think his performance now, I'm going to give him a 6 as well, but difference with Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira 6 is like 6.5, but Nketiah 6 is like 5.5, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, we didn't see him a lot, but there's a few times we saw him, he was winning the ball in midfield, but 6 out of 10. I would understand if you gave him a 5 out of 10, but nothing lower than that. Really, I don't think they did a bad performance. No, average or maybe just above average. 6 out of 10 for Nketiah. Players who are coming from the bench, not too many players today, just the 3 players who came off the bench today. Who was the first one to come on? Gabriel Jesus. You can definitely see like he can change the game for us. Now that's match. I'm going to give Jesus a 6 out of 10 for today for the time he came on, the 30 minutes. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did I miss anything that he did that was spectacular? 6 out of 10 for Jesus. Who else came on? The rest came very late on. So you know what? Since someone said Havertz came on, gave away the ball. For me, I saw Havertz coming on and winning a couple of tackles in midfield. So let me just confirm that. Let me check the stats. I gave away the got Havertz. The stats in the second half. I was going to give him around 5, but I want to see if I'm right in terms of him. Whenever Havertz has the ball, I usually look like what he's doing. Like, what is he doing? I have to see. I have to see what he's doing because I know people are going to be talking. Was it 16 minutes? 16 minutes is like very little time. So I'm thinking I'm going to confirm, but anyway, I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10 because Jesus was on for a bit long, and I think Jesus worked for more. So I'm going to give Havertz a 5 out of 10. Wasn't on for too long, but I think he did okay when he came on. I mean, people expect when Havertz comes on for 10 minutes to score, and I don't really expect that. So 5 out of 10 for Havertz. Tomiyasu as well. I'm just going to give them a 5 out of 10. They aren't on for too long, both of them. So I think it's a bit unfair to judge for 10 minutes. But I mean, they came on, we didn't concede a goal. Tomiyasu didn't cost us a chance, or Havertz did not cost us a chance. So 5 out of 10 for the both of them. I'm still checking the Havertz stats. I want to confirm something because someone said he gave away the ball a lot of times. I didn't see that. So 5 out of 10 for the both of them. I know the internet is acting up. Sorry. Mikel Arteta. What are we going to give Mikel Arteta for today? I already know what I'm going to give him. Mikel Arteta, I am going to give Arteta an 8 out of 10 for today. Mainly because we kept a clean sheet at Everton. We usually don't do that. So I'm happy that we kept a clean sheet today. 1-0, we get the goal, we defend well. We didn't give them any opportunities, really. How many shots did they even have on target? Not many. I think Raya made one save. And also just ending our hoodoo over there. Like, we just never win at Everton for some reason. Like, they're even about to get a point against us today. Like, they're 18th on the table and they always turn up against us. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Not a 9 or a 10 because it wasn't flawless and faultless. Like, we got 10 or 12 chances. No, it wasn't that kind of performance. So I'm only going to give him an 8 out of 10. I say only, but 8 out of 10 is not that bad. I think 8 out of 10 is quite good. 8 out of 10 is quite good. I literally forgot to give a player rating to the guy who just won us the game. Trossard, I absolutely forgot. I didn't include him because he was subbed down in the first half. I was looking at the people. I am so sorry, Trossard. I am so sorry. Let's do this again. Trossard player rating. I literally forgot to rate Trossard. Like, how dare me? I am so sorry. Like, how did I, like, this is the guy, like, I would have been crying right now if it wasn't for Trossard. 8 out of 10. I am so sorry. Did I rate him? I don't even remember. Did I give him a rating? I literally don't even remember. But he literally changed me. I hope I don't even know. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I'm so happy. 8 out of 10 for Trossard. He made a difference a lot today. He scored the goal, fantastic finish. I have a feeling like I did, but I don't remember. But 8 out of 10 for him. He was incredible. When he came on, second half, he was like winning the balls in the midfield and creating a couple of chances. The goal, very, very good goal. So 8 out of 10 Trossard.